and poodle, labradoodle. Spoon and fork, spork. Breakfast and lunch, brunch. Hanukkah and Thanksgiving. Thanksgivikkah? As I'm sure you've heard for only the second time in history, the first night of Hanukkah is landing on the fourth Thursday of the month of November, commonly referred to as American Thanksgiving. Yes, this is unbelievably noteworthy because the combination of these two holidays will not occur again for another 77,798 years. And so, ladies and gentlemen and Chavruta, we do indeed have an extremely unique holiday that we can call Thanksgivikkah. And the buzz so far has been crazy. Imagine the possibilities, they're saying. Sweet potato latkes, pumpkin-filled sufganiyot, chanukiot that look like turkeys. Oh yes, Thanksgivikkah. It's the perfect, seamless combination of the two best holidays in American Jewry, Thanksgiving and Hanukkah. Finally, proof that Jewish and American values really can go hand in hand. But can they? Does Thanksgiving really fit seamlessly into Hanukkah? Are the two holidays really alike? To answer this question, we have to know a little bit more about Hanukkah and a little bit more about Thanksgiving. Hanukkah in a nutshell. In Jerusalem, in the Second Temple, the Jews were very fortunate to have amongst themselves the Holy Temple. A temple located in the very heart of the city where the Jews could come to pray and offer sacrifices to Hashem. You can therefore imagine the heartbreak that the Jews felt when the Greek Hellenistic people decided to come in and sully up the temple with their foreign gods and forbid the Jews from practicing their religion. And so the Jews revolted, Mila Hashem Elai, and in a manner that can really only be described as a miracle, the small Jewish army defeated the large Hellenistic one and they restored their Jewish freedom. The Jews even managed to save a small jug of oil to light their menorah, and miraculously, the oil that was only supposed to last for 1 day lasted for 8 days, enough time for the Jews to make more oil to keep their menorah burning. And that's the story of Hanukkah. It's a story of miracles, and that's exactly what we celebrate today. Hanukkah is a time to marvel at the miracles in both past and present life, and give thanks to Hashem. Yes, thanks. During all 8 days of Hanukkah, we recite a special Thanksgiving prayer known as Hallel, where we praise Hashem and thank Him for everything He's given us. And that pretty much sounds like Thanksgiving, doesn't it? Thanksgiving in a nutshell. In the 1600s, the Pilgrims arrived in the New World with a pocket full of dreams and absolutely no agricultural knowledge, which is a bit of a problem if you're set on cultivating a new land. Or eating. And so when the Pilgrims managed to actually get a return on their harvest, they made a huge feast and gave thanks to God for everything they received. And there you have it, a story with themes pretty similar to Hanukkah. In both stories, there was a seemingly insurmountable problem, a victory, and then a thanksgiving to God, lahavdil. But it seems to confirm the hypothesis that American culture really can harmonize with Jewish tradition. Except that there's a slight hitch, because I didn't exactly tell you the entire Thanksgiving story. According to American tradition, the Native Americans previously living in the land actually helped the Pilgrims through the harvest season. And so the Pilgrims actually invited the Native Americans to their feast, essentially giving thanks both to God and to the Native Americans. Now that doesn't sound like Hanukkah at all. Can you imagine if something similar had happened in the Hanukkah story? Oh, hi, Hellenistic neighbor. Please come inside. Teach me your Hellenistic ways. And hey, thanks for that free makeover job on my holy temple. Yeah, not such a good idea. And the story of Hanukkah probably would have turned out a lot differently. So what does that mean? Is Thanksgivikkah a lie? Will Judaism always remain something extremely separate from American life? Well, yes and no. We won't always be able to fit our religion perfectly into American culture. But maybe that's okay. We're Jews. We're unique. And it certainly doesn't rule out the possibility that a turkey latke dipped in gravy might be extremely delicious. So happy Hanukkah, and happy Thanksgiving, and happy Thanksgivikkah.